Hey, welcome in.
Welcome to the Arrowhead Addict podcast.
We are here coming to you live.
Let me tell you, the dopamine, it's flowing.
I am damn excited.
We are so excited to be joining you guys tonight.
Oh!
Well, how you doing, man? Patrick.
Will Sterling.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion, two-time Pro Bowler, and Trent Green. Trent Green, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
He picked it up! He picked it up! He's gonna score!
And we'll see you next week. But until then, as always, go Chiefs.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Kingdom's Queens podcast with Arrowhead Addict. We are so excited to be joining you guys tonight. Listen, there's a lot to get into right now on all things Chiefs. So let's kind of just dive into it. I'm your host, Lexi.
Hey, y'all, what's up? I am Jodi. It is good to be back. No.
Not with y'all.
I'm in a great mood. I won't let the Chiefs decide my mood.
No,
okay?
You
can't break my soul.
Yeah.
No.
You can't break me anymore, okay? No. Listen, 5-5, 5-5. We're sitting at 500. Maybe we're just gonna,
Very good.
I don't know, run the tables. There's a lot to get into tonight, but I did want to start off with some positive news, and this is why I'm wearing my Travis Kelce shirt tonight. Is that Mr. Travis Kelce, our Hall of Fame, future Hall of Fame, in my opinion, the GOAT, and I'm sure Jodi's opinion, the GOAT tight end, just broke the Kansas City Chiefs touchdown record for 84 total franchise touchdowns, breaking the Priest Holmes touchdown record of 83, which Priest Holmes did in what was it, 5 or 6 seasons, which is insane. Priest Holmes was a madman, and one of the early people that I think got us both really into Chiefs football. Just an awesome player, really fun to watch. But Travis Kelce did it in his 13th season. We are so proud to have him on our team. And let's just, we just start off on a positive note because there's a lot to get into tonight. So, but yeah, that was really cool. Really awesome touchdown he had too. He broke through some tackles. He's looking spry at 36. Listen, he is the number 2 tight end right now with yardage. The only guy leading him is Trey McBride on the Cardinals, and he's a beast as well. But Travis Kelce needs I think it's 370 yards to get to his 8th 1,000 yard season. So insanity. But yeah, proud of our guy. That's awesome. So start off with some good news there. And
Did you hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Sorry, y'all. The downside of living downtown, those are motorcycles.
Oh, okay.
That's I keep turning around
I was like, I don't know.
I live up high, so why can't I hear motorcycles? Anyway, no, super excited for Travis Kelce. Of course, he's gonna break records every time he touches the ball.
At this point, it's always a record something.
Not surprised by him. He has pretty much shown that he is gonna always be Mr. Reliable. It doesn't matter how down, out, ugly, disgusting, whatever is happening. He's gonna always figure out a way to be that guy. So shout out to Travis Kelce. Congratulations to Travis Kelce. Couldn't be more proud of my guy out here at 30 plus, still doing the damn thing. So shout out to Mr. Travis Kelce. Need him to go ahead and just get 2 touchdowns, 100 yards every single game going forward. Every single game going forward.
Might as well.
I would appreciate that. So anyway, just kind of some more news around the NFL besides our guy Travis Kelce. Shedeur Sanders is finally getting his first start. What the hell took y'all so long, Browns? This man should have had his chance. So I'm really excited to see. I know last week he was brought into the game. I don't know what happened because I did not watch the Browns game last week, but he ended up coming into the game. It looks like about in the second half of the game, and there were some things there. I want to say Myles Garrett is a dog, by the way, too. If you didn't know that,
Good Lord. 4 sacks.
4 sacks in one game, and I think he already has like
Lamar Jackson
or something like outrageous, like right. And Lamar Jackson is supposed to be your running, slippery quarterback, and he was able to get 4 sacks on him. So shout out to him. I'm really excited to kind of see what Shedeur looks like this week. I'm not going to watch the game, but I do want to just kind of like go through and get some tidbits of like how he does and, you know, what it's like for him out there with the first team, because that's going to be, he deserves this chance. He deserves this moment. So I'm really excited for him.
And did you see, like,
did you see Jamar Chase is suspended for a game?
Wait. No, we'll get to, I forgot to post that. Yes.
Yeah.
But,
what?
Adam Schefter said, oh, Shedeur Sanders is going to get first team reps this week. Like,
what has he been doing this whole time?
Duh. Like,
right. Exactly that.
That was funny. Oh yeah, yes, I forgot to add the Jamar Chase thing in there. Please talk about
that. So Jamar Chase is trifling. I just want everybody to understand that we all went through COVID-19 together, and COVID-19 was disgusting. I still to this day, germaphobe. Don't touch me. Don't cough on me. Don't sneeze near me. Go wash your hands. Where's the hand sanitizer? Get the Lysol. Like, and the fact that he had the audacity to
Listen, I've been that way before. I was that way before COVID. So like,
right. But not only did he spit on this man, he then tried to lie like he was not caught in 8K. Like, hello? Are you done? Anyway, so the NFL gave him a 1-game suspension. The fact that he even tried to appeal it, I'm not really sure what's going on with Jamar.
He said if I was really trying to spit on him, I would try to spit on his face and not his jersey.
Whatever. Don't try to gatekeep me.
Like,
don't try to gaslight me, Jamar Chase. Okay.
We know Jamar Chase has been disrespectful. We've experienced it a lot of times as Chiefs fans, but never to that extent. And what is up with spitting this year?
This season, I don't know what's up with spitting and slapping somebody, because somebody also got slapped in that game. Did you see that?
Well,
oh, wait, no, the Steelers game. I'm sorry. Somebody got slapped in the Steelers game, too. And I was like, what is going on with y'all this season?
It's wild out there, but spitting on someone is so disrespectful.
And disgusting.
Disgusting. Like, what? We don't
like, disgusting.
Don't do
anyway,
that.
So let's kind of talk a little bit about the AFC. So the AFC is not only a hot mess, and the Chiefs are not good right now, which, you know, maybe they'll turn it around because it's week 11.
They're mid.
They're very mid. And like
mid. I don't want to be mid.
After the game on Sunday, I was like, this is a very mid football team. And I really hate that I'm saying that after 9 seasons. But like, they're very mid right now, and maybe they'll get out of it. But as of today, they're mid. So let's kind of talk about what the AFC looks like real quick before we get into a Chiefs and Broncos rematch. So the Chiefs are like not even close to being in there, right? So to get to the playoffs, there are 7 seeds, okay? 1 through 7. The Chiefs are currently sitting at the 9th spot in the AFC right now. And if we kind of go through the rankings, here's where it's at. Number 7 is the Jags. They're sitting in the 7th seed, I guess you could say. The Chargers are sitting in the 6th seed. The Bills are in the 5th seed, which is a little shocking, but not really. The Steelers are in the 4th seed. The Colts are in the 3rd seed. The Patriots are in the 2 seed. And the Broncos are in the 1 seed. What the hell is going on in the AFC?
It's like we traveled back to like 2015.
This is disgusting. And nobody signed up for this. Who would have thought in a million years that the Broncos, the Patriots, the Colts would be the top 3 seeds in the AFC right now? And the Chiefs are not even close. So
we're in the hunt.
I don't like it here. The hunt is almost as bad as day to day. In the hunt and day to day are literally the same category of what the hell are we going through right now. But the Chiefs have really a long road ahead of them. And we're going to sit here and recap a little bit about the Chiefs-Broncos game on Sunday. But the Chiefs have not only a long road ahead of them of having to literally win out. They can maybe only take one more L, like one more L.
Maybe.
If they want to even think that they can be in the conversation. But on top of that, they're going to need a lot of help from the rest of the AFC. And I hate that we have to be dependent on the rest of the AFC. We need, I will say this, though. There are a few teams that I do think may lose some games. The Colts back half of their schedule does get a little bit tougher.
Hard. Have you
The
seen?
Chargers-
Okay, can we talk about that? Because have you seen?
Yes, I have. Oh, yes, I have.
The Colts have the Jags twice, the Texans twice. They have the Seahawks and the Niners and us.
So they should hopefully be able to. Who knows what's
The
going to
Colts
happen?
could drop down, and I mean,
You never know, but at the same time, the Jags need to lose too. So the Jags are all of a sudden starting to catch like this wind. I'm not sure what that's about, but I think if I had to look at teams who may lose a few games, it could be the Colts. It could be the Steelers with Aaron Rodgers now being out. They weren't expecting that. The Chargers are very depleted at this point of the year, which it seems like the Chargers are always depleted.
that's just
Every single year. And the Jags, for some reason, just keep winning. Now, a team that's a sleeper team that people probably need to look out for is Miami. Their schedule actually is getting ready to get a whole lot easier the back half of the year. And some people think that they might be able to sneak their way in because people like Mike McDonald all of a sudden. I doubt it. But the Chiefs not only have to win out, maybe lose one, but they need some of these people we just named to lose a couple of games too, and that is not fun.
The thing is,
for the next few weeks.
Phantom's in here saying we pretty much don't have the tiebreakers now.
No, we don't.
If we beat the Chargers in a few weeks, that'll be big. We need to do that. We need to beat the Chargers at home.
Mm-hmm.
Need to beat the Broncos at home. Need to beat the Colts at home. We luckily have a lot of our tough games at home. Cowboys are not going to be an easy out on things.
Absolutely not.
I mean, there's not a lot of easy games we have, but I think they're all winnable as long as we play our best football. So if we can actually put things together, sure, maybe. But like, I don't know.
You know, it's really funny you say that because now I want to get into the Chiefs Broncos game. So the Chiefs are coming. They were coming off of a bye week going into this Broncos game this past weekend. And, you know, it's funny because everybody always says, well, we know what Andy Reid's record is after the bye. I feel like now that conversation kind of has to come to a halt. Like, you can no longer have that Andy Reid is the best after the bye because that's actually not true anymore, right?
And it hasn't been that way since like 2021, 2020.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, that conversation needs to just be done.
It seems to be, and they kept saying that on our bye week. Like the national media kept saying, "Oh, well, Andy Reid off of a bye, Mahomes," and I was just like, "No, no."
Not lately. This is a "what have you done for me lately" league, and they have not been that lately, if we want to say that. So, coming off the bye week, traveling to Denver, there was actually like perfect weather in Denver as well, so there was really like no excuse.
They were out like their star running back. They were out Pat Surtain. Like, there's no reason we should have lost this game.
Correct. So there's lots of things, and I mean, we can really get into the game, but we really don't have to. I think everybody kind of seen how the game went, right? Like the offense was bad, the defense was bad, and the special teams was bad. All three phases were bad. Not only were all three phases bad, the whole entire coaching core was bad. Like the whole coaching core.
And again, and it's like, it reminded me of like it literally felt like watching the Jags game again in a sense, because it was the same thing with penalties. The special teams destroyed us. And I went in, I don't know if you remember last week, I said one of my keys to the game was special teams taking advantage of their special teams, because their special teams is not that good. And we let them be elite. Now they did get Marvin Mims back, and he's like one of their best kick return, punt returners, whatever. So like he is a game changer for them, and he did do that well. But we caused so many penalties on special teams. Not only that, they were determined to block one of our field goal attempts, and they blocked one of our extra point attempts. It wasn't a field goal, but they blocked one of our extra points. That was like their goal. Their goal was to get us down to the final end to win by a field goal, and they did that. And it was just like we couldn't do anything to stop them.
No. I mean, not that on top of the fact. I mean, we can start with the offense.
Just on special teams alone, like they're like.
We can start with the offense, and I kind of was talking to you about this as I was like trying to find a Chief shirt to put on for this podcast. Let's rewind a little bit. Remember when we had nothing but scrubs on this team? when we were out there and we only had maybe one receiver.
We had MVS, we had KT, we had
Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, right? What I told to Lexi before we hopped on here, I was like, the problem is now we have too many weapons. I think our book is too open. I think Andy Reid is incredibly indecisive and he doesn't understand which route he wants to go, which player he wants to focus on, what he wants to do. I think he has way too many options and he does not know how to narrow it down. Here's why I say that. You look at this past game, right? When we went into this season, we were super excited about being able to spread the ball out very well, being able to have multiple options. Dudes are not getting separation like they were before. Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, they're not getting the separation that they were before. Travis Kelce, not necessarily, he's not getting separation, but his story is a little different. He has 3 guys on him at a time. He has 2 guys on him at a time. You have your running backs, which I need people to realize that Isiah Pacheco not playing in this game is definitely a difference maker. And people think that Isiah Pacheco is not that great of a running back. Cool, that's your opinion. But you've seen what happened to the running game this week when Isiah Pacheco was not in it. Andy Reid proved clearly that he does not trust Elijah Mitchell or Brashard Smith. He only trusts Isiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt. And Kareem Hunt, what happened there, right? He was averaging anywhere from 4.5 to almost 5 yards to carry, and then they got away from the running game. So Andy Reid does not know how to use all of his weapons, and that is where my mind is at now.
I was rewatching the game today, and it was painful. And I didn't even do it with the Bills game. I was just like, let me do the condensed version. So I watched the condensed version of the game today. Mm-hmm. Kareem was fire. Kareem was going on. Like he was having himself a game. He was averaging, what did we say, 4.95 yards a carry.
Yeah.
That's great, especially for his age and not having anyone else to like do anything else. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Elijah Mitchell. They finally activated him. The one play he was freaking in on, the one play he was in on was Mahomes' interception. He literally was trying to throw that to Elijah Mitchell.
And then Kingsley had a concussion from that. So there's that.
And he was carted off and then taken off on a stretcher at the end of the game. So he might be out a few weeks. We have no idea there. But yeah, it's just people might not like Pacheco's vision, but he does have that explosiveness that you need at running back, and he can get those breakaway plays that you might get a play that's 10, 15 yards from Pacheco just because he does have that ability. So I think with our full O-line healthy, luckily now, okay, of course Kingsley's not, but I think Caliendo will be serviceable.
Shout out to Caliendo, baby. We'll see Caliendo this week.
Yeah. I think he can be serviceable enough these next few games.
But you don't have a choice.
No, he doesn't.
You don't have a choice, so yeah.
But I do think having Pacheco back out there with Hunt, I think there was, I don't know if you listened to the press conference today.
No.
But there was an uncomfortable, and Mondays as well, there were uncomfortable conversations with Andy of why we are not running the ball. And he's kind of saying, well, it's a run-pass offense, so we're calling run-pass plays, which basically gives Mahomes the freedom to call whatever he wants in the huddle.
Yeah,
whether he feels it should be a run play or a pass play.
He threw Mahomes under the bus, and I hated every second of that. He has zero accountability. I didn't like anything about that.
So to an extent, yes, but I also don't think he fully meant to. I don't think that's the way Andy rolls. I don't think he's like the kind of guy to just throw his star quarterback under the bus, especially a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think so either, but that's how he came out.
I think he just said it, and he was probably like, oh, crap, I shouldn't have said it like that. Probably.
Somebody like me is going to be like, oh,
like,
and let me tell you how I dissect that.
Yeah, he never gives you much in a press conference. So for him to say that was kind of like, but yeah, there's it, and then Mahomes said today, what did he say? Do you like, what was it, under center, or what was the question? I know you commented on it. You're like, okay, so what do we do? Like, what did he say?
I have 1 second to look at would you rather take a snap under center, or would you rather, hold on, I'm looking at it. Would you shotgun or under center? And he said, I like to win. And I was like, well, we're not. So what? I'm like, we're not winning. So now what? What's your answer? But no, I mean, kind of back to the offense. I'm going to be very interested to see what the game plan is going for the Colts, because what I took away from this Broncos game was not only were we ill prepared, there were literally zero adjustments too. And the really, I think, frustrating thing about it is this team has so many opportunities to come back and win. It went into halftime 6-6. It went into halftime 6-6. There's no, and we got the ball right before the half, and then we got the ball right after the half, and we weren't able to capitalize on either one of those plays. I don't understand how we're not being able to get first downs. I don't understand why we're not going on like 4th and short, especially when we're in these type of situations. And it really makes me question Andy's confidence in himself. But then it also makes me think, like, what the hell is Matt Nagy doing? Like, if you're supposed to be the assistant coach and you're supposed to sit here and help Andy identify what's happening, and if Andy's calling something and you don't think it's right, or you think that there's something better that we could draw up, why are you not saying anything? And so I know that Matt Nagy does not call the plays. He literally relays them from Andy to Patrick. He's literally the middleman. I get that. But for him to not even be able to be like, we need to try this.
But also, the problem is Matt Nagy, he's the yes man. So he's not saying anything in between relaying the plays and doing anything else to make a difference. And so that's not helping anything either. I think it's a mix between bad play calling and then Mahomes kind of being
in his own way,
greedy, or being like, I want to do this instead. And I think Andy just if he wants to call a run play, call a hard run play. Don't call a run pass option. Like,
I'm sick of RPOs.
And I was saying a few weeks ago, I was calling Kareem 4th and Kareem, because it's every single time he's getting the 4th down or 3rd down. Like, if you're 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, give it to freaking Kareem Hunt. He will get you the down every single time. He doesn't miss. So
I think that's what's most frustrating about the offense. You have
we had that one. It was like 4th and what, and we throw it to Brashard Smith, and like it was like the dumbest play of all time.
Well, and then even like coming out of the half, when you start pretty much spamming Travis Kelce, and then you get away from it. If you see you're spamming Travis Kelce down the middle, and it's literally working in the middle of the field, and the Broncos cannot do anything to cover this, why would you literally go away from that? So that's also something that, especially on like a 3rd down play, I think that's like very frustrating to see. So I don't understand that. So that's my thing of like, okay, I feel like I said it before the bye week with Xavier Worthy, which is interesting to hear you tell me about how today he didn't practice at all and it was an ankle injury, right? Isn't that what you said? So I said before the bye week, I feel like Zay is about to tick off, and is it the shoulder? Is it the ankle? I think it's the ankle, which we kind of knew that his ankle was a little bit tweaked from the Jacksonville game. It's clear that is something that is just lingering and it's not going away at this point, and that's the reason why he's not literally getting the separation that he would normally get, per se. Not really sure what the hell Hollywood Brown's role is on this team. I feel like there were a lot of plays that they were calling for Hollywood that probably like an Xavier should have ran, or even if you want,
or Tyquan Thornton.
Even with Tyquan Thornton, right? We know that he's somebody who's been super reliable, but like even the start of this game was abysmal. You literally started the game and you threw the ball. You ran the ball once.
I don't know what.
And then you went down the field. And I get it. They were probably trying to make a statement play. They were probably trying to say your corners can't do anything. They can't cover us, whatever. But literally that also failed. And then it was a 3-and-out. So I don't know what the game
ball. If he would have had it, it would have been a touchdown or close to a touchdown.
But cool. Also, just go get a first down and let's get the drive going at least, and getting some type of momentum and getting some type of rhythm. And we can't even get a rhythm. And Denver had the ball for 7.5 minutes, right? So Denver had the ball for 7.5 minutes. Kansas City got the ball back, 3-and-out. Your defense was just out on the field for 7 minutes. They ain't caught their breath yet. You're in Denver. You're not in Kansas City. 5280, okay? That's the altitude. So now you got to put your defense back out on the field. And it's like, I don't know what – I genuinely am confused about what – entire game plan is. I definitely agree with you. Patrick Mahomes, same person, has been in his head, and he's even not playing with confidence right now. And he's clearly second guessing himself when he gets to the line. And that's a little bit of a problem, especially when they just came off of like those 3 home games they had at home where they were going crazy, and then you go to your body and come out. So it's like, okay, I'm not sure if Andy didn't take this game. And this team knew kind of like what was at stake going into this game. If you want to have a chance to win the AFC West for a 10th time, you probably need to go into Denver, and you probably need to win this game.
They absolutely knew they needed to win this game. They knew it was a must win. I'm not even going to like sugarcoat that. It basically was a must win. You don't really have a shot of winning the West now. The Broncos aren't going to lose many more games, if at all. They might lose maybe 1 or 2 more. So you're not winning the West. So your best hope is that the Chargers kind of fall off, and that the Jags kind of fall off. That's your best hope right now.
Yeah, and then the West is
I do think one of those two. I do think the Chiefs, as long as they win out or lose 1 more game at most, can make the playoffs. But that's up to them at this point. And like you said, like it's when they're rolling, and they've done it, and we've seen it. Like they held the Raiders to 0 points. I mean, that's.
Do you remember when I said I don't know if this team can play on the road? It seems like they can only play at home.
Yeah, and it does. That's like it's very worrisome because in the playoffs you're going to have to go on the road now.
This team is 0-5 in 1-score games, and they've lost 4 out of the 5 road games that they've had this season. So it's like I don't know what the hell. Anyway,
wait, I want to just touch on what you said too, just about Xavier and his injury. I do think it's kind of hurting him a little bit. So I think what I want to see is get Tyquan involved more, because you are connecting on that deep ball with him. You might miss one, but you're connecting on the next one. Worthy, for whatever reason, you're not connecting with him on that deep ball right now. Maybe it's his shoulder bothering him a little, and his ankle bothering him.
And he's probably in his head. I mean, and I will say, I do
getting into Tyquan is making that play for you right now. So get him involved, because if you're wanting that deep ball that badly, that's the guy you need to be throwing it to.
I will say, I do appreciate Noah Gray being active in this game. I appreciate that a lot. And I feel like I've been yelling, like, Tanya? Where is Noah Gray?
You mean Tanya?
Tanya was too, yeah. But Noah Gray was definitely active at the beginning of this game. And so I really appreciate that, because we definitely deserve Noah Gray snaps, because he can be a force to be reckoned with. We've seen that all last season. So, and yeah, Tanya was out there for a little bit, but it's like, utilize your tight ends. They really didn't use them the way that they could have. So let's kind of talk about the defense. And I want to start with Spags. Why is George Karlaftis dropping in the coverage?
What?
Watching, and I said, why is George? Okay, never mind.
Spags has tried this before, and every single time that he's tried this with George, I'm tweeting, why is George Karlaftis in coverage?
It's either him or Drew. And I'm like, stop putting him and Drew in coverage. Like, what are we doing?
It's bad.
Literally stop. So, I want to talk about, I guess it's an elephant in the room. Is it? I don't think it's an elephant in the room. But now we have had multiple players and multiple coaches pretty much saying how what they're doing is not really a disguise. We could tell every single thing that they're doing. I mean, Sean Payton literally said it at halftime. Like, we know exactly what they're doing. This is the front half team. They don't really know how to produce in the second half, which is incredibly disrespectful.
Very disrespectful.
Incredibly disrespectful. But is he wrong? Is he wrong? No.
Nope.
No, he's not wrong, right? So
for someone that was at a concert with Andy Reid over the summer in Vegas and then goes to say that about him on the sideline, I was
they're not friends. That is not your friend.
That is not your friend. And
that's
then
your coworker.
Did you hear after the game, Sean Payton was asked, and he said something about the Chiefs reigning for almost 10 years in a row or whatever, and he goes, well, they're not anymore. It's us, whatever.
Yeah, he's not wrong. He can talk all the shit
he's not wrong, but I'm like,
we're
damn.
We're 5-5 mid-football.
This dude. Yeah.
We're a 5-5 mid football
Yeah,
team.
no, I'm aware. I know.
Now, I will say, I do think last week we briefly spoke, and I was like, you know what? There's a very high possibility on what this looks like. We're probably going to play Denver 3 times this year. So if we play Denver 3 times this year, what does that look like from a coaching standpoint, right? So did I think that Andy was going to kind of do like this, not necessarily lackadaisical, but like this easygoing game plan? Did I think that was a possibility? Yes, but I also did not think that we would lose. I feel like Andy
I
should
thought
know
that
how
they
to
would actually come out with a little bit more.
a little bit more
Really
energy,
did.
a little bit more
This was not a
want
game.
to.
This was not a game to troll. This was not a game to F around and find out. This was a game you needed to put some of your best stuff out there. And I don't care how much you don't want to show. You're not making the playoffs at this point if you don't show some shit. So
Or Spags, either way. Spags, and I just want to take a second.
I'm not.
I just want to take a second because I'm really blind and my vision does not work well. Is there a Raiders fan talking shit?
Oh my God, he is really talking shit in our comments.
Oh, that is so cute. Bottom of the barrel division.
Overrated. You'll lose when you come to Vegas. Do you realize we've never lost in your stadium?
We literally won a Super Bowl in your stadium.
I want to hear a thing from a Raiders fan.
Oh, that's so cute, though. I appreciate the
If you're a
engagement.
Broncos fan coming in here, sure, you can talk. But Raiders, you can.
Please keep the engagement up.
That's held you to
Raiders
zero.
fans.
It held you
Truly
to a
appreciate you. It's probably like a 16-year-old little boy. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So the defense was very frustrating to see. Now, I will say, you could tell Chris Jones definitely heard everybody talking about him for the whole entire bye week. Chris Jones had a good game. I won't say a great game, but he definitely had a good game. Now, there are some things that are frustrating. Like, I don't understand some of the play calling. Like, Shamari Connor, he started off the game with a sack, which was incredible, and then it was terrible, right? We didn't see any of Jaden Hicks. Not really sure what that was about. Charles Omenihu, does he even play football on his team? Because it really seems like he doesn't play football here. The whole entire secondary, Trent McDuffie was great.
What happened to our rookie Noel Williams? What happened?
Where did Noel Williams go? Because I know that he's healthy.
And we know he's good. He's actually great.
Exactly. We literally, Lexi, we were on FaceTime at this point.
Yeah, we FaceTime the whole
time. Yeah, we did. I don't ever want to see Christian Fulton ever again.
Oh my God.
I don't ever want to see him again. He's awful.
All he did was get burned.
He got cooked.
I don't care. I don't care that you paid Christian Fulton $20 million. Get rid of him and get him off my team. This is useless.
And so, like, I understand the whole entire dropping down Joshua Williams to elevate Fulton. Cool, whatever. But at this point, like, there's so many guys out there who could literally be getting a chance. We haven't seen Najee Johnson since the preseason.
No, and
he's healthy. And so, like, this is where I question Spags. He likes to stick with his guys, and him sticking with his guys is costing this football team.
It is.
Go ahead. Say what you're about to
say. Sorry. Christian Roland Wallace has stepped up, and I've actually been pretty impressed with him. So I don't mind him getting snaps. And I've heard, so I was reading some things today, watching some clips. Apparently, Jaden Hicks is struggling a little bit, and that's why he's not getting as many snaps.
I could see that. Okay.
Like, I think in certain situations he might, and maybe he wasn't quite ready to step up into that, like, Justin Reid type role yet. I think maybe in a year or two he could. But I think they were banking on him to kind of fill in that role, and then Brian Cook kind of keep his. And Brian Cook has been pretty good. Like, I don't have any issues with Brian Cook. But I think they thought maybe Jaden Hicks would take a bigger step than he did this season, and he just kind of didn't. So I do, and I like Christian Roland Wallace getting snaps. I think Chamari has not filled in as well either, and he didn't last season either, so I don't know why they expected that. But, like, I see why they expected it from Jaden Hicks, but he was also a rookie, and he's having maybe a little bit of a sophomore slump. But you're getting.
I probably want to talk about Jaden Hicks real quick before you pivot. I was actually just having this conversation with one of my really good friends who also has a Chiefs podcast on Monday, and I was like, the thing is you have to understand when you play. Spags sticks with his guys for a reason. The reason is because he needs his guys to be able to do multiple things. I think Jaden is struggling to learn all the other things. I think he's really solid at what he's supposed to do. But Spags likes to create different packages and different things for his guys. And if you can't grasp that, Josh Uche, for instance, you're probably not going to get any snaps on this team. The reason why Josh Uche was not successful here is because there's so many things that Spags want all of his guys to know. If he wants to move you around, if he wants to drop you back, if he wants you to blitz, it doesn't matter. No matter where Spags wants you, if you can't pick up all of these things to where if Nick Bolton needs to be able to change the play or change whatever, you need to be able to do that. And if you can't do that, then you're not going to be on the field, which is why Nick Bolton is incredible at the green dot. So I can see where Jaden Hicks would be struggling to understand the defense because there's a lot there. And it's just really unfortunate because you have guys who are really good at one role, but they won't see the field unless they can do multiple things. And that's where Spags is very pig-headed.
Yeah. No, I agree. And
so we'd rather have, a Naughty out there doing.
That's definitely what you're seeing right now. And Spags, that's the thing with Spags, Andy. They're homers and they like their guys, and it is what it is at this point. We've seen these guys be capable, so I know they can do it, but for some reason, I think they just are tired of the Chiefs winning. They have our number this year, and that's just kind of how it's going. So that's what you're seeing in the results. You're not getting those clutch plays at the end because they're seeing right through your dumbass play call of Kareem Hunt lined up in the slot and Rashid back in Kareem's position. I mean, on a must-have-it play, and it's like I don't know. But.
Well, that's enough for Chiefs Broncos. We lost. We're 5-5. Like we lost. We're 5-5. Everybody's fired. Everybody be better. Because if you didn't,
wait. Have you seen?
Why she always do me like that when I'm in the middle of a rant?
I'm in the same mode.
What were you about to say? Have I seen what?
The new movement. So we went from everybody's got to eat, EGE.
I don't want to ever hear EGE ever again.
No, but have you seen the next one?
No.
So it's at SGS. Somebody's going to starve.
I was having this. Shout out to Price Carter. Y'all know who Price is. Shout out to Arrowhead Addict.
He's on our.
He was like, I don't want to ever hear everybody got to eat EGE ever again. I said, literally throw it in the same bucket as 3P. I don't want to ever hear 3P ever again.
Leave me alone.
3P and EGE literally in the same bucket and throw them to hell because I don't want to ever hear or see it ever again.
Unless they'll start showing me that you can eat week after week, then I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, no, ain't nobody eating. Everybody hungry. So this week, Sunday at noon,
everybody's gonna starve.
Literally, Sunday at noon, we got Chiefs Colts at Arrowhead at 12, which is nuts. Do y'all know the gates open at 7 a.m.? I was like, I'm not going. I'm setting my ticket. It's going to be dark outside at 7 a.m. I don't know if y'all have looked outside recently.
Right.
It's dark at 7 a.m.
Sun's barely going to be just rising.
Lord. The Chiefs are back in Kansas City, thank God, against the 8-2 Colts. No. 8-3?
Hold on.
I don't have their record in front of me. The Colts are 8-something. 2, 3. Anyway, really good football team. 8-2. See, that was a great first guess. Daniel Jones and crew are coming to Kansas City. Now, I don't know if y'all know who Jonathan Taylor is.
Do we ever?
He is having an MVP season. So this is why we say the Broncos game was so important, because the Colts game is going to be tougher than the Broncos game that we just lost. So the Colts are also coming off of a bye week. They are fresh and they are ready to play football, and they are coming into probably what will be a hostile environment at Arrowhead. So We do already know for a fact that Kingsley is going to be out. He was put in concussion protocol Monday. He's definitely going to, or yesterday. He's definitely going to be out for this week. Xavier Worthy was limited. So I guess we'll really see what it looks like tomorrow.
Andy,
I would not be surprised if he was not a go this week.
I'm thinking the same thing. And honestly, maybe just save him for a few weeks. Let him rest. Like, let him recover that ankle a little better, because clearly it's been bothering him, and he tweaked it in the walkthrough today or yesterday or whatever.
Yeah, just sit down.
What? Like,
just sit down.
If you're tweaking it in a walkthrough, then I don't.
Yeah, just sit down. We'll see you in a couple weeks. So Colts went out and got Sauce Gardner. Don't know if y'all remember that. That happened definitely at the trade.
First round picks. They don't have a first round pick in 2020.
Well, I mean, hey, I think they're really
okay. Yeah.
I think this team can keep rolling. Honestly, I think the Colts are doing. I think they're gonna be just fine. So, let's kind of get into really quickly just kind of some of the keys to this game. So we know who's in, we know who's out, we know it's at Arrowhead, we know it's in the morning. The Colts are coming off a bye, the Chiefs are coming off of an embarrassing loss.
We said it earlier, but Pacheco will be back this week as well. Just adding to the
Praise the Lord.
Injury list, yeah.
Praise the Lord. Oh, and Trey Smith is still dealing with like this tweak in his back. So he's definitely still having some tightness back there, but it was great to see the type of game that he played, considering what he
that D-line. My God, yeah,
because it's gonna be very interesting. So, before the season started, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a great game. But then I was also like, we kind of know what our history is with the Colts, so who knows what this is gonna be like. Thank God this game is in Kansas City, not in Indianapolis. Now going into this game with them having an 8-2 record and us having a 5-5 record, I was like, okay, I'm not really sure. I'll get into my score prediction at the very end of this. Let's kind of go ahead and get into some of our keys to winning this game. So what would you say your first key to winning this game is? And I'm actually trying to sit back and remember if I remember any of my keys to last week's game.
We actually had good keys last week, but I think we just got to erase everything and start over. So
yeah, literally. Like literally.
Colts don't. Okay, so my big thing is they have Lou Anarumo. We know Lou Anarumo from the Bengals very well.
Yes, we do.
The guy that had Mahomes' number very well. Now the Colts have some upsides on their defense. They have some downsides. Travis Ward is going to be back. He was out with a concussion. I'm
surprised. Is he going to play this week?
He was full practice today.
Man, he's having a tough week.
I know. And then he's
like from a mental health perspective.
He's dealing with grief, which I completely do not.
Absolutely.
I am totally with him on that. I think we all are. We love him, like from being here too. So,
former Chief. We love him. Yeah.
Like there's always love there. So I don't. I want him to be well. But I think a big thing the Colts have struggled with are tight ends. Mm-hmm. So I think our tight ends need to go and have themselves a game. I think Travis Kelce needs to go and have himself another statement game. And I hate putting everything on him because all he has done is good things for us. But listen, he's our veteran. He's a GOAT for a reason. He's a future Hall of Famer for a reason. I think Travis needs to have a big game. I think get Noah involved early and often. I think get Tanyan involved if you can, because I think he can do some things for you. So I think get your tight ends involved. I think the Colts have struggled with tight ends this season. I don't think Sauce Gardner is going to be
no.
I would when I say that, I guess, but like I don't
watch this be the week he be locked down and have
I don't think he's going to be a threat to our tight ends. So I think get your tight ends involved. Do some distraction plays. Get your run game involved. Get your receivers involved, but make it so that Travis can get open, Noah can get open. Design some plays for those guys to kind of get involved early and often. That'd be my first key.
I think my first key is going to come down to the defense. Like, there are some really good weapons on the Colts that people really might not take serious. Like, not only do they have Jonathan Taylor, who is going to literally run all over us, so we're going to have an answer for the run stop defense. But I mean, they got Joshua Downs, they got MPJ, who is also a baller, Michael Pittman Jr. So I mean, there's a lot of guys
going on.
Exactly, like they have a lot of weapons that could really do some damage against us. Now, Daniel Jones is not going to be the quarterback that's just going to run all over you. I would not necessarily consider him as a mobile quarterback, but will he run? Will he get outside the pocket and go create something? Yes, he absolutely will go create something, especially if it's there. So I already know that Spags is like not going to like send a spy. But the thing is will you need to make that adjustment? Because we've seen what Trevor Lawrence did, right?
That's what I was going to say. Would it be a Trevor Lawrence thing?
Why would Daniel Jones not want to come into Kansas City and beat the Chiefs, right? Especially with his team that's been rolling. So I think the defense is going to be very important. There's lots of weapons there. They need to be able to have great communication while they're out there. I mean, there were times even looking in the game last week where you seen dudes kind of looking a little bit confused, and that's worrisome. So they can't have that this week. Everybody really has to be on it, whether it's the front line, whether it's figuring out the run stop defense, whether it's sending a blitz if you got to, whether it's making sure your secondary has the coverage that they need. Trent McDuffie really out there navigating and being the general that he can be in the secondary. The defense is going to have to be all over it because they're going to mix it up. And everybody is pretty much giving every team a blueprint. The Broncos have given a blueprint. Jacksonville is giving a blueprint. The Chargers gave a blueprint. The Bills gave a blueprint. There's more than enough stuff out there where people can manipulate our defense. Can Jags adjust? That's the question.
Right. I will say a big thing for the Colts this year has been not playing outside. In the games they have played outside, they haven't done as well. Like, they're doing really well in their dome. But, they played the Steelers outside, and it wasn't, like, the best. I mean, I don't think it was bad weather, but I don't think they struggled a lot. And in the past few games, Daniel Jones has taken a lot of sacks. I think if our freaking D-line can figure their lives out and get some sacks and get some pressure, George Karlaftis, I need you to have a big game. Charles Benahue, I need you to show up.
I've been yelling at them for 12 weeks now. What we get?
But if they can
11,
actually do that, who did they just against Jared Goff? I think they did that pretty well the other week. I think if they can have that kind of game again and force Daniel Jones to throw, kind of eliminate their run game as best you can. Like, I know we're capable. We eliminated Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, did a whole lot of nothing against us. And those are elite running backs. Jonathan Taylor's on another level this season. I realize that.
Yeah, if you
can eliminate him to an extent and force Daniel Jones to kind of throw the ball, make him uncomfortable, blitz him, I think you can kind of do some things. It's going to be tough. They have a lot of weapons. Tyler Warren is fantastic.
What's your second key to the game?
That's kind of what I'm saying is like force Daniel Jones to throw the ball is my second key.
Oh, absolutely.
Eliminate their run game, stack the box as much as you can and make him uncomfortable early. Make him uncomfortable really early on and get in his head. And I think you can you can force some of those old habits that he maybe had. And just don't let him get comfortable. He's in your house. You guys have the home field advantage. Jodi, make sure everyone's loud.
I don't even know if I'm going myself. I can't.
If you do, make sure everyone's loud.
I might be watching for the game.
Yeah, I'd say that's my thing. Make him uncomfortable really early on and make him have to throw. Make sure Jonathan Taylor knows, like, we see him, we know you're talented, but we're going to be there. So we've played him before and he didn't. It's different. Whatever.
Yeah, completely different. Yeah.
It's different, whatever. But
I think my second key to the game is definitely going to be like the coaching. Like I can't say like this needs to be. There's so many things that need to be adjusted, and it's going to start with the coaching. So when I say coaching, I literally mean Andy Reid, and I mean Spags, and I mean Tobe. All three of them, I don't know what is happening in practice this week, but it better be like lots of yelling, belt to ass, clear communication, holding people accountable.
Yeah.
It has to be all of that. If the coaching is not on it this week, then it doesn't matter what the game plan is this week. They're going to go out there and they're going to lose. So this game is really going to be all on the coaching staff. Andy Reid needs to be able to adjust to what is not working. Spags needs to be able to adjust to what is not working. The special teams needs to not go out there and create any penalties. So my second key to the game is definitely going to be the coaching staff. They all have to step up. And if they step up, then everybody else around them should be able to also.
Just to add to that, like, Tobe has not been a letdown in the past 5 years. He is a letdown this season, and it's bumming me out. It's bumming me out.
Yeah, it's not good.
So, yeah, I fully agree with that one. I'm trying to think of my third. I'm going to say something just really obvious.
Patrick Mahomes.
Really obvious. Andy Reid, call some hard run plays. Don't give Patrick the option. Just run the damn ball. You have Isiah Pacheco back. Run it. You have Kareem Hunt, who's doing phenomenal. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Make them respect your run. Even Patrick said it today. He's like, yeah, we have to make them respect the run. I know you don't want to. You have to. You have to. Because if you don't make them respect the run, you're not going to get your passes off.
I feel like I need to go back and watch some Texas Tech tape.
You mean his game against Baker Mayfield, he threw the ball 80 times. 80 times. That's insane. So I know you don't like to throw the ball, Patrick Mahomes. I love you to death. You've brought me more happiness than I could ever imagine as a football fan, but like,
we need you to be here for another 10 years. Run the damn ball. We need some longevity out of you.
Run the damn ball. Because the Colts are like a middle of the line at stopping the run. So you can run the ball on them if you try.
Jesus Christ. I think my third, oh God. My third key to this game is going to be I need these receivers. They made me so angry last week. Rashee Rice specifically, you had 2 drop passes, too many damn drop passes. He had 3 drop passes last week and then went to the sideline and was looking like a sad puppy. Hello? Are you not supposed to be the number 1 receiver on this team? You should fix your tone. You should go motivate your teammates, and you should go out there and re-catch the ball. He disappeared completely in the second half of the game. Why? Because I'm going to guess you were sitting on the sideline in your feelings. I don't care what the hell is going on with this receiving core. And when I say receivers, I am including tight ends in that for those people who do not understand. They have to step up. Patrick is going to want to throw the ball. Patrick is going to throw the ball. You have to be able to create separation. You're going to help you back our football.
Patrick wants to make those plays as much as y'all want. Like, y'all got to help each other out there.
You got to be able to. The one thing that made Tyreek Hill so good, the one thing that made Mecole Hardman so good in his prime, not his today, is that those dudes knew how to kind of navigate the field and just really be open. If the route didn't work, that's fine. Just go be open.
That's what you have to know with Mahomes.
Patrick is looking for you. That is why Travis and him have the undeniable connection that they have. Because Travis will literally – Travis killed Xavier Worthy. Don't forget it. Why? Because he ran outside of his route, right? So, but that is the reason why they have the connection that they have, because he knows.
Yeah.
It's almost like, fuck it, I know Tyquan is down there somewhere. It's literally the same thing. Travis is like, yeah, I'm just going to do this now. And then pass.
He's still scrambling. Okay, I can go right here and get open for my guy.
Literally. So the moment all of the receiving core understands that.
That's what I feel like drives me crazy is that Rashee and Xavier, they know that. They know this. Like, they know better.
I've been to Camp Pat several times.
And I understand Rashee was out. He's been out for a long time, but like he came back strong. Like his first 2 or 3 games back were good. So I don't know why this one. And he also I know he loves to absorb Travis Kelce and everything he can tell him. We learned that in training camp. He said that he's like, I just want to be next to Travis and learn everything I can get from him. And so I'm like, I don't know why you're seeing Travis going out there at 36 doing everything he can to make a freaking play for his team. And you're not able to go out there and do the same when you're perfectly healthy. You're on 6 weeks of rest and bye week now. Like, it didn't make any sense. I don't know where that fire was from Rashi, but he needs to get out of his head and get motivating. And I am looking forward to the energy that Isiah Pacheco brings this week, because he is
crazy because Rashi Rice is low key playing for like a contract right now.
Yeah.
So like, don't think that you locked into the money already,
right?
Because you're not. You're playing for the money. So let's kind of get into. I guess we don't have to get into score prediction yet, because I do want to talk a little bit about some of the Week 12 matchups. Now, Week 11 has so many great games. There were so many great games last week. Like, I loved football last week, besides the fact that we lost, and then I didn't even watch Sunday Night Football because I was angry. But this week there are some pretty good games. So let's chat about that just real quick. So we got Bills at Texans, no CJ Stroud, which is really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. However, the Texans have they're like number 1, number 2, number 3 defense this season.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see them in a couple.
All right, we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, I can't even stress about that yet because we got to win this next one. But they have a very good defense, and I don't know if you remember Josh Allen playing there last season, but he did horrible. He had one of the worst games of his career against them last season.
Where's this game at? Buffalo? What did I say?
No,
it's in Texas.
In Houston. So I love that. Buffalo doesn't play that great on the road this season. Knock on wood, whatever.
Who do you think wins this game? I have the Bills winning this game.
Probably. So they probably will pull off some bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna Davis Mills, Dougie Mills. I'm rooting for you.
Hey, same. And that's Thursday Night Football. Is that today? Is today Thursday? No,
tomorrow.
I was like, okay. Vikings at Packers at noon. Jordan Love and JJ McCarthy.
JJ McCarthy is
the game.
It's one of the weirdest stories this season.
I'm gonna Vikings winning probably.
Oh, you do? I'm gonna go Packers, I guess.
Yeah, the Packers have not looked great, and it's very. I expect more.
They haven't at all, but neither are the Vikings. Like, neither team is consistent.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be. Watch it be a blizzard. If it's a blizzard, then the Packers will win. The next game, which
is it at Packers? Is that what I said?
It's at Packers. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Packers probably win, but
they might. Next game is Jacksonville. The Jags at the Cardinals. Is Kyler Murray even playing football?
No, but I kind of think this is where I get excited. I kind of think the Cardinals could upset the Jags because the Cardinals are playing some randomly good ball. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Oh, I don't know who's winning this game. I'm going to say Jags because Kyler Murray's out. This should be a good matchup. Eagles and Cowboys. Now, I will say this. I really hope the Eagles win it. I really hope the Cowboys win at home so they can lose next week. Oh, we don't play them next week. They're not Thanksgiving. They're Christmas for us, right?
Cowboys? No, we play them next week.
Oh, God.
So I want them to win. I'm rooting for them to win because we play them at home. They have 3 home games in a row.
Go Cowboys. Hope they get this win this week. So I'm going to say that they are going to win just because their emotions are still very high based from the tragedy, which is, God dang, it's so freaking sad.
So sad, I know.
And the Eagles are a hot mess.
The Eagles have a great defense, but their offense is shambles. It's terrible. They don't do anything on offense.
Who do you have winning?
I'm going to go Cowboys too. And I was listening to the New Heights podcast today, and Jason Kelce was talking about it. And he's like, honestly, I could see the Cowboys winning. He's like, they are hot right now. They're playing for their teammate. They're rolling. Like, their defense isn't fantastic, but they're all winning.
So they close on the holiday.
I'm going for that.
In the short week. Next game, Bucks at Rams. Sunday Night Football. That's probably going to be really good, actually.
I think that's going to be good. I'm worried about the Bucs.
Hopefully the Chiefs don't piss me off so I can watch it this week.
Right. Because I didn't watch I didn't watch
I did not watch. I didn't even watch Monday Night Football.
No. I did watch Monday night, but I didn't watch Sunday night.
I didn't. I went to bed at 9.
Yeah. No. I'm going to go Rams. I like the Rams right now. I think they're hot. I'm going to go Rams. I trust their defense more than the Bucs. But
I think the Rams
will back this week, which would be huge. So
I think the Rams will win at home, but the Bucs did just come off of a loss that they should not have had.
Right.
But I do think the Rams win at home in prime time. Monday Night Football, Panthers at Niners. This is a horrible game.
No, I'm actually kind of excited. I think it's going to be better than people think.
Oh, because the Panthers are winning more games than the world thought.
Yes, the Panthers.
Yeah, they have they swept the Falcons.
I think it's going to be a decent game. I know it sounds weird, but
they have a better record than us. They're 6-5.
Oh yeah, they. Now, granted, they played an extra game, but yeah. Panthers have a better record than the Chiefs right now, so just let that sink in.
Yeah.
Also, easier schedule, but I digress.
God bless.
I think the Niners will win, but I think the Panthers will keep it interesting.
Yeah, I got the Niners winning too.
Yeah.
All right. Who wins Chiefs Colts?
I gotta say Chiefs because we freaking need to. We have there's no choice. The Chiefs have to win. I don't know what else to say. And it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fight till the end because the Colts are going to put up points on us. They have a great offense unless we can make Danny Dimes very uncomfortable.
And the weather's going to be nice in Kansas City, so there's going to be no element.
Yeah, it's not like elements they're playing in.
No rain, no snow, no nothing.
I'm going to say God, I just hope we win somehow. I'm going to say 31-27. I don't know.
I have the Chiefs losing this week. I do not think we're beating the Colts at all. And I hate to say that, but I am very much in a y'all gotta prove it to me, and they are not proving it at all. I think this is the last L that they take. I thought that they would. I thought between Broncos, Colts, Cowboys, they would lose one. I did not think that the one L was going to be the Broncos. I thought it would be the Colts. So I can't change my thought process on that. I think the Colts are just a really damn good football team right now.
They are. And
I respect them more than I respect the Broncos. So,
yeah.
I have us losing this week, and I don't love that. And I really hope they prove me wrong.
Do you want to give a prediction or just kind of nah?
Yeah, I mean, I think we lose by
don't say it. Don't.
I'm not gonna say. So it's more than 3 though. It's more than the plus 3.5.
I don't. Okay, no, I don't agree with that. But
okay,
I think we'll keep it close at the very least. We don't get blown out. We
can keep it. Well, barely kept it close to the Broncos, but.
We did. We lost by 3, and that was at the very end. So
yeah, we're 0-5 in 1 square games.
I know. I'm aware.
So yeah.
Very, very aware. So.
The only way we win this game is the defense gets a turnover.
Punch the ball out.
But I think their defense can also get a turnover. So.
They sure can.
So I hate to be the negative this week, but this team has a lot to prove. So
they do.
I do think the Chiefs still make it to the playoffs. I'll say that. I just think they lose this week. So shout out to everybody for listening to us today.
He's not going to say her score prediction because it's too mean.
It's very not nice. Shout out to all of y'all for listening to us today. If you are listening on YouTube, please make sure that you go ahead and like this episode. If you have not subscribed yet to the Arrowhead Addict channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. If you are listening on Twitter, X, any platforms, make sure you retweet it, like, share, comment, do all the things, man. We appreciate y'all, and we are super grateful that y'all tap in with us every single week. Yeah, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, sure, YouTube, and just everywhere. And
you're on there.
Right, we're everywhere. And if you're not on the stream next week, happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you really enjoy your time with your friends and your family. And hopefully the Chiefs can do their big one this week, because we're desperate. Hi. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you later. Bye.